Welcome to San Marino, the world's oldest surviving republic and one of Europe's most extraordinary hidden treasures. Today, we're taking you on a complete journey through this UNESCO World Heritage Site, perched high atop Mount Titano. Get ready to discover medieval fortresses, secret gardens, and views that will take your breath away. Our adventure begins here at Porta San Francesco, one of the ancient gateways that have protected this microstate for over 17 centuries. As we pass through these weathered stones, we're literally walking through history. Founded in 301 AD by Saint Marinus, a stonemason fleeing religious persecution, San Marino has maintained its independence for over 1700 years. Think about that. This tiny nation has outlasted empires, kingdoms, and countless wars. The gateway you're seeing right now has witnessed centuries of travelers, merchants, and pilgrims. Notice the incredible craftsmanship in these medieval walls. Every stone tells a story. And here we have the Church of San Francesco, dating back to the 14th century. This beautiful sacred space represents the deep spiritual roots of San Marino. The Republic was literally founded as a Christian refuge, and that heritage is preserved in every corner of this remarkable church. Now we're strolling down Via Basilicius, and this is where San Marino really starts to reveal its charm. These cobblestone streets have an almost magical quality, narrow, winding, and completely unspoiled by modern development. Every corner here looks like something straight out of a Renaissance painting. Welcome to Piazzetta del Titano, and wow, just look at this view. This small square offers one of the first spectacular panoramas. Mount Titano rises almost 750 meters above the sea level, and we're going to climb even higher today, but trust me, every step is absolutely worth it. Here's one of San Marino's best-kept secrets, the Giardino dei Liburni, or Garden of the Liburni. These terraced gardens cascade down the mountainside, offering layer after layer of stunning views. The Liburni were an ancient Illyrian tribe, and this garden pays homage to the deep historical roots of this entire region. The gardens are designed to work with the natural slope of the mountain. This is centuries-old landscaping genius. Take a moment to breathe in that Mediterranean air. This is the kind of place where time seems to slow down. We've arrived at the Ara dei Volontari, the war memorial dedicated to the volunteers who defended San Marino's freedom throughout history. Despite its small size, San Marino has a proud military tradition. During World War II, the Republic maintained its neutrality and provided refuge to over 100,000 Italians fleeing the conflict. This memorial reminds us that freedom, no matter how small the nation, is always worth defending. This is absolutely fascinating. We're now at the Cava dei Balestrieri, the ancient crossbow training grounds. San Marino's crossbow corps has existed since medieval times, and they still practice here today. The tradition is very much alive. There are regular competitions and demonstrations where you can see master crossbowmen hit targets with incredible precision, just as their ancestors did centuries ago. These crossbow defenders were San Marino's main military force during the Middle Ages. Their skill with these weapons was legendary, and it's one of the reasons this small republic was able to maintain its independence. Il Cantone, the corner, and what a picturesque corner it is. This is authentic San Marino, away from the main tourist paths. Look at these medieval buildings, the way the light plays on the ancient stone, the flowers cascading from the windows. This is the San Marino where locals actually live, where children play in the streets, where neighbors greet each other by name. With a population of just over 30,000 people, San Marino has maintained that small town charm that's being lost in so many places. Everyone truly knows everyone here. We're walking through Contrada del Pianello now, one of San Marino's traditional neighborhoods or contrade. Each contrada has its own identity, its own traditions, and its own fierce pride. During the medieval festival held each September, these neighborhoods compete in crossbow tournaments. It's like stepping back in time. Notice how well maintained everything is. San Marino has strict building codes to preserve the historical character of these streets. And here we are, Piazza della Libertà, the beating heart of the Republic of San Marino. This magnificent square is home to the Palazzo Pubblico, the government building where San Marino's parliament meets. The Republic is led by two captains regent who serve 6-month terms, a tradition that goes back to the Roman Republic. They're elected every April and October, making San Marino one of the world's few countries with 2 heads of state serving simultaneously. The Statue of Liberty you see here isn't one from New York. This is San Marino's own symbol of freedom, erected in 1876, and if you time your visit right, you can witness the changing of the guard ceremony right here in this square. It's absolutely spectacular. Behold the Basilica di San Marino, the Pieve, the spiritual heart of the Republic, and a stunning example of neoclassical architecture. This basilica, completed in 1838, houses the relics of Saint Marinus himself, the founder of this extraordinary nation. According to legend, Marinus was a stonemason from the island of Reb who fled to Mount Titano to escape the persecution of Christians under Emperor Diocletian. Corinthian columns, marble altars, and religious artwork that spans centuries. This isn't just a church, it's a symbol of the faith and determination that created and preserved this republic for over 1,700 years. Welcome to the Orti Borghesi, another hidden gem that most tourists never discover. These historic gardens offer a tranquil escape from the bustling main streets. Orti means orchards or gardens, and Borghesi refers to the citizens of townspeople. These were the public gardens where locals would gather, socialize, and enjoy the incredible views. The combination of carefully maintained gardens with those wild, natural views of the Italian countryside is simply magical. This is where you come to understand why San Marino has inspired poets, artists, and travelers for centuries. The Nido del Falco, the falcon's nest, and the name couldn't be more perfect. This viewpoint is perched so high that you truly feel like a bird of prey surveying the landscape below. From here, you can see the entire Romagna region spread out like a patchwork quilt. Fields, villages, roads snaking through the valleys, and on the clearest days, the shimmer of the Adriatic Sea on the horizon. Falcons actually do nest in these cliffs. Mount Titano's dramatic limestone peaks provide the perfect habitat for these magnificent birds. Here it is, Guaita, the first tower and the oldest of San Marino's three legendary fortresses. Built in the 11th century, Guaita has stood guard over this republic for nearly 1,000 years. During the Middle Ages, this fortress also served as a prison. Imagine being locked in these stone chambers with only narrow windows looking out over the world you couldn't reach. The tower was built directly into the mountain rock. Notice how the fortress seems to grow organically from the cliff face. This wasn't just strategic brilliance, it made the tower nearly impossible to conquer. Climbing Guaita's ancient steps, you're following in the footsteps of countless guards, soldiers and defenders who kept watch over this independent state. Every stone here has witnessed history. The three towers of San Marino appear on the Republic's flag and coat of arms. They are the ultimate symbol of freedom and independence. The Passo delle Streghe, the Witch's Pass. Even the name sends shiver down your spine. This narrow passage between rocky outcrops is steeped in legend. Local folklore tells of witches gathering here during full moons and strange lights seen dancing along the cliffs. Whether you believe in such tales or not, there's definitely something mystical about this place. The path connects the first and second towers, and it's one of the most dramatic sections of our journey. The way the rock walls close in, the shadows playing across the ancient stone, it's easy to see why imagination ran wild here. Now we're tackling the Salita alla Cesta, the climb to the second tower. This is where your legs will start to feel the burn. San Marino isn't called a mountain republic for nothing. These paths are steep, winding, and will test your endurance. But remember, medieval soldiers used to run up and down these paths in full armor. Take your time, catch your breath, and don't forget to turn around occasionally. Every few meters, the view gets even more spectacular. We made it to the Cesta Tower, the second tower and the highest point in all of San Marino at 756 meters above sea level. This 13th century fortress sits atop Mount Titano's highest peak, and the 360-degree views from up here are absolutely unreal. You're literally standing at the summit of an entire country. Cesta houses the Museum of Ancient Arms, featuring one of Italy's finest collections of medieval weapons, over 1,500 pieces including crossbows, swords, armor and firearms spanning from the medieval period through the 19th century. But let's be honest, the real treasure here is this view. On clear days, you can see 7 different Italian regions from this spot. To the east, the Adriatic coast, to the west, the Apennine Mountains, all around the beautiful Emilia-Romagna countryside. This tower was also used as a watchtower and prison, and it's easy to see why it was strategically crucial. From up here, you could spot approaching enemies from miles away. Now we're on the Sentiero Cesta Montale, the hiking trail that connects the second and third towers. This is the wildest, most rugged part of our journey. The path follows the mountain ridge, sometimes dropping down into wooded areas, sometimes opening up to spectacular cliff-edge views. This is San Marino at its most natural and untouched. Listen to the wind whistling through the rocks, the birds calling in the distance. This is the same landscape that Saint Marinus himself would have known 1,700 years ago. Montale, the third tower and the smallest of the 3 fortresses, but don't let its size fool you. Built in the 14th century, Montale was the final piece of San Marino's defensive system. This tower isn't open to the public, it's too dangerous as parts of the structure are still in their original medieval condition. But seeing it from the outside, perched on its rocky outcrop, gives you the full picture of San Marino's defensive genius. 3 towers, 3 peaks, forming a triangle of protection around the heart of the Republic. It's a medieval security system that never failed. Now you've seen all 3 towers, you've conquered San Marino's most iconic landmarks. These ancient pathways have been walked by countless generations, defenders rushing to battle stations, pilgrims seeking St. Marino's sanctuary, merchants bringing goods to market, and now travelers like us seeking beauty and history. San Marino's position on this mountain wasn't chosen randomly. It offered natural defense, fresh water from mountain springs, fertile ground for growing food, and most importantly, it was isolated enough to develop independently while remaining close enough to trade routes to prosper. Contrada di Borgoloto, another authentic neighborhood showing you the real San Marino. While tourism is important to the economy, San Marino is first and foremost a living, breathing community. People are born here, go to school here, work here, raise families here. This isn't a theme park or an open-air museum, it's home. Each of these contrade has its own chapel, its own patron saint. The sense of community here is incredibly strong. In a country of only 30,000 people, where everyone speaks Italian but maintains their own distinct San Marinese identity, these neighborhoods are the social fabric that holds everything together. Notice the mix of architectural styles, medieval foundation, Renaissance additions, Baroque touches, all blending seamlessly. This is architecture that evolved organically over centuries, not planned by any single architect. Contrada di Portanova, the new gate quarter, though new is relative when you're talking about a republic founded in 301 AD. These quiet residential streets show a different side of San Marino. Not everything here is about towers and fortresses. There's also daily life, bakeries, small shops, homes where families have lived for generations. We are ending our journey at Piazza Sant'Agata, home to San Marino's theater and a cultural center for the community. Despite its tiny size, San Marino has a vibrant cultural scene, theater productions, concerts, and exhibitions. The Republic even issues its own stamps and coins, which are highly prized by collectors worldwide. And finally, Contrada San Francesco, bringing us full circle back to where we started. We've walked approximately 6 kilometers today, climbed hundreds of meters in elevation, and experienced one of the world's most unique countries. San Marino proves that size doesn't matter when it comes to preserving identity, independence, and dignity. This tiny republic has survived the rise and fall of empires, maintained its freedom through wars and invasions, and emerged into the modern era with its character completely intact. If you're planning to visit San Marino, here are my top tips. Start early to beat the crowds. Wear comfortable hiking shoes. Those medieval streets and tower stairs are no joke. Bring water, especially in summer. Allow at least 3-4 hours for a thorough exploration, and don't miss the changing of the guard at Palazzo Pubblico if you're here at the right time. San Marino is more than just a day trip from Italy's Adriatic coast. It's a living testament to human resilience, independence, and the power of community. If you enjoyed this complete walking tour, please give this video a like, subscribe to our channel for free for more incredible destinations, and let us know in the comments which was your favorite spot, the tower views, the hidden gardens, the medieval streets. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the world's oldest republic. Until next time, keep exploring, keep discovering, and keep that sense of wonder alive. Ciao from San Marino.